part of my audio order has arrived. The other pieces are back ordered for sometime, hopefully late January. I got my MixPre 10 mixer, and I couldn't find a breakaway snake for the camera, mixer to camera snake that is made specifically for the MixPre 10. So I got a 633 20-foot snake, and it's got the quick disconnect camera side. And this includes timecode over BNC. But the problem is it's XLR 3 pins, and the timecode is a LEMO. The LEMO too is, what is that, 5 pins? 1, 2, 3, 5 pin. So what I'm gonna do today is swap those out. You can see here the left and right outs on the MixPre are TA3 male, and the time code is conventional BNC. Out is really the only one I care about. I'm gonna use the mixer as my master clock. So I've got some crimp BNC connectors. I'm gonna modify one of these. I'll solder the tip. I gotta figure out which of the pins. I gotta research that online because it's 5 pin, but obviously there's only one conductor and a shield for time code going in one direction. So I gotta research that, and I'm gonna cut off this LEMO and then solder the appropriate bits. Same with the XLRs. I'm assuming the pin order is the same for XLR and TA3, but I'm gonna double check that online as well. Not the prettiest crimp. The collar is made for a larger diameter cable, but I'll take it. All right, successful first attempt swapping out the connectors on the snake. I read a bit on a few forums, and the pin numbers, you just match the numbers. So pin 1 on XLR is pin 1 on TA3. Now the numbers are located in different places, but as long as the ground is 1 and the other 2 correspond, you're good. So that's what I did. I matched the numbers to the numbers. Was also successful swapping out the BNC, LEMO to BNC. So you can see here the mixer clock right now is set to 1738.23. And if I go over to the Amira, it's set to jam sync mode, 1738.27, 20, 32, 3, 34, 35, 36. Those are in sync. And then I've got just the Rode Go set to the highest gain setting right now. And then I've got that on input 1, and that is assigned to left and right outputs. So that's feeding over the snake to the Amira line level inputs. You can see the timecode BNC is connected, and then I've got the headphone return up top. On the mixer, I am monitoring the camera stereo headphone return, and I'm gonna switch back to the mixer headphone out, left, right. And I figured out how to set the gain on the camera return so it's about the same as the mixer headphone out. Pretty good. Here, let's roll a clip. Here we go, and rolling. January 1st, 2022. Prepping for my first shoot of the year. Gonna have a quick airline job. Fly in, shoot same day, spend the night, shoot day 2, fly home that evening. And if it goes long, I'll extend my flight and have a return day. But check this out. I got some of my new stuff in. MixPre 10 in the bag. I've spent some time playing with it. I feel pretty confident. And I've got 2 Electro, I don't know all my Electro model numbers. I went with the single battery receiver versus the dual. There you go, sound folks. 537 to 607.950 megahertz. SMWB-B1, battery 1. I think I'm fine for my interview type of work running a single battery with a smaller pack. The ambient timecode boxes were back ordered, so Denicky were in stock. So went with the a little bit older model. I believe these don't wirelessly synchronize to stay locked. But you know what, we jam them once a day or say twice a day, so that's fine. I think I saved a little money too going with the older model, and I think they are a little bit smaller. So get 2 of those. I've powered one up, but I haven't actually jammed it to a camera yet. check it out. And then I got the Deneki, the small size smart slate. And I guess is that the battery sled for it? I guess so. I haven't even, my son powered this up, but I have not even taken it out of the bag. I got the SM dual receiver, which will normally run in the mixer bag, but for this next job, I'm solo event style. I just realized I installed it upside down, but I got the camera shoe for it, running on the side of the FX9. Now, unfortunately, the Sanken mics that I ordered are back ordered. I think I'm going to get them in maybe early February at this point. So I had a TM40 Oscar Tech sitting in the drawer. I had this originally purchased and wired for Sony UHF tip ring sleeve. So I emailed Oscar Tech and Dave sent me back the wire schematic for a TA5F electro connector. So I got this guy wired up. So at least I got one electro transmitter operational for the shoot, and then I'm also going to go out with 2 Rode mics, Rode kits. Now I can only feed 2, obviously, channels to the FX9 stock. So my plan is we'll run the electro as primary, a Rode for the secondary person, and then if we get in situations where there's multiples we're talking about, we'll have our host just, I'll have the host lobbed and then they can stick mic the subjects. And if things get really chaotic, I'll have my second channel as the on-camera shotgun mic. You can see here I've got the Rode receiver clipped on the side of the camera. On-camera LED to fill faces. I'm trying to get out there with, I'm flying Southwest, so I want to go 2 checked bags, free and included, under 50 pounds. So I'll have the camera and audio in 1 Pelican Air, charger, tripod, additional cables in the second case, and we'll see what it scales out at. I think I'll be able to put in 1 or 2, maybe 1 light stand and 1 bigger LED panel, and then batteries will go in my carry-on. 2 XLRs for the stick mic, USB charging block for the Rode mics, got a 50mm prime just because I have room for it, media and card readers. Okay, so FX9 does fit in a Pelican Air 1615. Use the Trek Pack dividers. I've also flown all over with my Amira in one of these. The FX9 to fit in there, I have to remove the top handle and viewfinder. Get the T handle here as a reminder. I got to put that in the bag. So I'll have to strip everything off, no base plate, and I'm going to just run without any kind of base plate for the shoot to be as mobile as possible. I am going to run gold mounts. I'm not bringing internal batteries, and I've got the pistol style handle. And then my little Sockler 15 sticks with aluminum, 15 head aluminum sticks, ground spreader for the tripod work. And then, yeah, since I'm only going to be there 2 days, I'll bring a 3rd day of clothing, but planning to put my personal items in the camera case. Now, when I get back, I'll have 5 or 6 days off before I travel to shoot number 2 in Southern California. And the goal I'm setting for myself is to clear off my workbench. This is all broken items, abandoned projects, things that need repair. Battery chargers. This is my daylight prompter monitor that's got to go back to LA for repairs. 150 Fresnels. Well, the wire harness needs a little love and one of the yokes is broken. Bunch of broken cables. Broken light stand that blew over in the wind. I don't think I can order parts for this anymore, so this may just be retired spare parts for future broken stands. BNC that needs a new end. I want to make some small stingers. Oh, my old audio kit. Broken battery plate. A couple of broken monitors. The Christmas lights I got to take down off the house. Soldering iron's got to go back in its case, which is up there, and I can't case it because there is so much clutter between me and it. I got to get here first, and this is the box for the prompter monitor. And my hope is to get a welding table on wheels for my TIG welder and gas bottle, a work table, and I'm going to land that right here at the end. And then I got to get rid of some bicycles. No one rides bikes anymore. If I can get rid of bikes, I can sweep carts and cases into that corner. Have my welding table right here. Quick update on January 1st. Hey, let me know what your plans are for the first couple weeks of January. You got some jobs cooking? I had 2 others that were on hold. One canceled out of fears, and then the second one I kind of got myself fired because they're coming into Houston from LA and they were just so extreme on all the compliance requirements, and then they wanted me to help them find the rest of the crew but put me as responsible for collecting everyone's vaccine cards. And I was like, nope, you know what, I'm out. This is, you're in Texas. We are not conforming with California mandates. I'm sorry. And they're like, you're released. See you later, jerk. So that's where I'm at. See ya.